Hi, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. I'm eating dinner as well. Hi, you guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Travis Scott because I learned a little bit more what's going on. I'm eating. Let me see something. Better? Hi, Catherine. Okay, so I learned a little bit more. I'm eating, y'all, so I'm sorry. Okay, I'm hungry too. So I learned a little bit more on the Travis Scott uh, thing. Remember we was talking about it? Well, Facebook, welcome. If you go over my YouTube, you see we was talking about it. YouTube, welcome. Y'all remember when we was talking about how who was that came on and that was look at my eyelash that came on and that was like giving us a 411 about the eye and how Travis was covering up the left eye or some stuff like that. The something with a D. I can't remember her name right off bat, but she was dropping a 411 to us. I went on Travis. I went on to his page and I saw that he actually covered up his eye on his Instagram page. But this is the most important and pertinent information that I got that astounded me. The way they did the concert there, they did it like a carnival. Do y'all want to know what I mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean by that. When the carnival, the state carnival come to your town, right? So when people want to work for the state carnival on the back end, they go and they got a connection with somebody that's already working the carnival that told them, hey, I talked to so-and-so about you and I want to get you connected up. So, hey, come talk to this person. Woo, woo, woo. So, but the carnival did a little bit better, right? Because one security guard talked about it and he said, I went to go try to apply to work for the concert and they never asked me for my ID. We did not have no experience. Me and a lot of other security was like baffled about what's going on. So there's a ton of lawsuits that's breaking out. Hey, big baby. There's a ton of lawsuits breaking out on this, right? Big baby, you got to go to my YouTube because this is our second conversation about this. So if everybody on Facebook, look, y'all see me right now. I got a YouTube channel called Debbie Curry Speaks. So I'm over there and I've been vibing out with the people over at YouTube because they be engaging with me, y'all. And that's what I need y'all to do. Like YouTube don't be playing. They don't be playing. Like YouTube is different. It's different. Facebook is different. Facebook friends, family is different over at YouTube. But anywho, so I was watching the security guard speak about let me see if I got the good evening. Let me see if I got the name right. Shamika. Did I do it right? Mrs. Morris. Miss Morris? Boom. Did I do it right? Boom. Boom and in that order. So I was looking at this, right? I said, you guys, if you guys watched the other I'm eating, okay? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Shamika. Welcome, Shamika. So watching the concerts, I gave my opinion on the first round, right? Did we do good, YouTube? Didn't we do good at opinionating as our opinion and what we thought we saw and everything like that? Well, listen, from a lot of stuff that happened at the Travis Scott concert, there was a lot that went wrong. That there's not just us that thinking that this was kind of like a demonic thing that's happening. And I'm gonna say what I said in the first video. They're not hiding this, y'all. They're not hiding this. This is all out in the open. This is for you to go. We all got Google. We all could research stuff. That they're not hiding nothing. So you need to protect your soul out in this world in which we live in. Everybody think this is just a normal la 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 world. This is not that. You hear me? This is not that. This is not normalcy. Okay? It probably is normalcy to them. It's not normal to us because a lot of us been asleep during all this time that all this stuff happened. Even in other concerts and stuff that y'all don't know that the spirit got transferred to y'all too. I need to do something about that. Here's another thing that occurred. When people were trampling over people in the concert, you know what I kept hearing that a lot of people kept saying? As I was walking, as I was over these people because they stood on them to walk over them, they were hearing bones crush. Hold on just a second. I get over too much. A lot of people were saying that they could hear the people bone crush over the people that they were trampling over. Our prayer still goes out to the 9-year-old. Okay, so now I know how I got mixed up when I kept saying the youngest I heard was 14. So the 9-year-old is the one that's in the hospital. All our prayers goes out to all those families that have lost people, that are that have been traumatized by this, that have been injured. All our prayers goes out to all of them. That's first and foremost off the rip. But there are people that are truly traumatized by a lot of stuff that happened in this concert. The security, we mentioned that in the first video, was not up to par. They did not. And I asked this question. Remember me asking this question, y'all? I said, did they have a meeting beforehand to state who was going to work this section, who was going to work this section, who was going to work this section, they did not have that meeting. They did not have that meeting with everyone. They may have had it with a select few, but they did not have that meeting with everyone. So a lot of the security were scared, were baffled, traumatized, all that watching. They had never seen a crowd like this before, been involved in a crowd like this. Some of them wasn't even official security guards. So is now my question is people just pocketing the money just so they can, keep money to themselves and risking people's lives? That's my question now. That's what we're doing. We're pocketing money. We don't care who get hurt. We don't care about nothing. All we care about is the number of people that rolled in, because that's going to fill the pockets of everybody. So we don't care about anything. I remember when I did an event years ago, and I did it at one of the parks down here downtown, right? I had to get a $3 million insurance policy before I can conduct the event at the park. I had to literally get a $3 million insurance policy in case anyone get hurt or anything like that. So they have to have automatically to rip an insurance policy into play, right? Thank you. Y'all could come in with y'all. Stop. That's cold. Stop. Y'all could come in with your comments on what y'all think about this whole thing. Catherine says, who else is held accountable other than Travis? Okay. I'm glad you asked. So they went after Drake as well. Why? Because Drake was one of the big names there. But actually, this is Travis Scott concert, because Travis is the one that went to the city to say such and such a woo woo woo. This is what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I think they just really kind of went after Drake because Drake was one of the big artists on the thing. But I think they're going after It's a lot of lawsuits. So I think they're going after the city, the security, Travis, Drake, which help me. Am I misunderstanding why Drake is at fault? Did Drake did I miss something where y'all help me? Maybe y'all saw more than what I saw. Did I miss something that has to involve Drake? Because if you involve Drake, then you have to involve all the artists. But to me, it's like to me, I'm gonna say this again. I said this on the first one. I think the majority of the lawsuit should rely in the security, because when those people came bombarding all into that place and security trying to elbow them and stop them and trip them and all this stuff like this, they came in like that. Security should have been like, hold up, this ain't right. Security should look, I'm gonna need more security down there. Whoa. We're gonna have to tell everybody before we even start the concert that we ain't having this kind of stuff. But then again, I see why Travis is a part of it too, because of the fact that Travis had 2 other events where this has occurred, and he know how his events is. So I'm thinking like this, y'all. I'm gonna say something that ain't nobody said nothing about. Y'all let me know if y'all hear this pop off. If the crowd, okay, now I'm hearing that the drugs were the drugs that everybody trying to get addicted to, which I thought that was already, I kind of already assumed that was a drug, right? But then the security guard, whoever the security was, got injected, or the paramedic or the officer, whoever got injected. That I'm finding out that wasn't true. However, this is what my thing is. So you got people in there shooting up. I already told y'all, when I worked at Coachella, a lot of people come in, they come in drunk, they come in on drugs, they come in lit, extra lit. So when they leave out, I have picked up people where the event was over with the day before, and they have slept outside at the festival at the Coachella, just laid out. I have picked up people where a young man had to carry his young woman because she couldn't walk at all. Super lit. They come there with all of their stuff. They actually jeopardize the driver's lives by bringing these drugs on there, but don't nobody care about none of that. But here's what I'm thinking. If they so cluttered, barely could breathe, right? Barely could breathe. And we know that drugs is in there. Wouldn't you? I'm thinking about this because I'm thinking some lawsuits gonna come out like this. I was raped because somebody was so close to me, and that song "Boge Come Through" or whatever that song is. I could see where ladies or people, they were all so close that they couldn't even move, and they was being done inappropriately. I could see a lot of rape stuff going on there. Traumatization going on there. People can't breathe, especially if you got asthma, you got all this other kind of sickness stuff. I can see a lot popping off at this event. I don't know if it's just me. You said who's head of security is my question. I don't know who head of security is, because they had the police officer, they had a third party security. Travis and his lady left out with their security beforehand at 9:45 of what I'm hearing. But I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. If you know something finna pop off, how you get you and your people out of here in security, but you don't announce to the crowd, hey, cut the lights on. Listen, we're gonna need everybody to get up out of here in a professional manner. Please don't tramp over it. There was no announcement. There was no announcement before the concert started to say, look, you guys came up in here disruptively. We don't know how you guys are going to behave, how you guys are going to act, so forth and so on. You say the real security company. I don't know who the real security company is. Catherine, do you know who the company is? I don't know who that is. I don't know who the real security company is. All I know is there were 700 officers. There was not enough officers, because if there's 50,000 people, calculate that up. 50,000 people with 700 officers, that's not enough to have one officer over a certain amount of people when they wasn't even lined up as to be like, okay, you officers, you're going to be over these people and you're going to be over these people. There was not a meeting. There wasn't a meeting. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that security plays a good portion of this. The city, because they saw these people. They saw these people from the parking lot coming in. Listen, when we do the Coachella, we have parking lot attendants. You feel me? There's parking lot attendants where the buses are. There's parking lot attendants where the cars are. There's security out in front of the building, side of the building, all over. There's security. So something, even the grounds in which they had, they come with their own security. You have to pay for those security people. When you do an event, you have to pay for those security. You have to pay for the extra officers that you want. You have to pay for the third-party security that you want. You have to pay for all that. None of that stuff is free. Here, okay, since you taking the event, okay, let me show you around the event. Okay, now, yeah, and we're gonna throw in officers. That's not how that happened. Those people got to get paid. And then with the people, the young men that I heard of one of the security guards, he said they didn't even ask him for his driver's license. Some of them ain't got paid yet. How you gonna get paid? Who they supposed to be paying? You mean under the table? Y'all was doing under the table thing? Is that what was going on? You know, they do that at the carnivals. You said, seems like the city officials should be questioning too. All of them, Catherine, all of them. Because I'm telling y'all, I've done events. I've driven buses for umpteen years, for tour buses. And even I've driven school. I mean, I've driven tour buses to where we've been at the NASCAR, what is it? The golf tournament, the Coachella, the balloon festival. I've been in all of those. I've been the driver. I know I'm not telling y'all something that I'm thinking about. I'm telling y'all stuff that I know. I've been there. I've been the driver. I know how they do it. Even when we pull up on the bus and we pick up at the hotels, because they had to pick those peoples up at the hotels. You hear me? They have designated areas. Like if it's anything like the Coachella, they pack out the hotels in your city, the next city, the following city, and the next city after that. They pack the hotels out as we bus drivers come in, and we pack a hotel out. We pack several of them out. We do. And we have our buses lined up, and y'all have seen it in y'all residential areas or the hotels. We have packed y'all places up. Okay? We packed y'all. Y'all see, when there's a big event, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know it. Y'all see this rolling down your highways and stuff. All these buses. I'm speaking truth. I'm speaking facts. You hear me? I'm telling y'all how this go down. So we at the hotels. When we get to the hotels, we wake up in our hotel. We got to get to our spot, because what happens is the drivers of the buses. I'm speaking as a driver. When we get in, we have to sign in a day or two ahead of time, right? So we get to our hotel, make sure we're comfortable. When we get up and we go to the hotels to pick these peoples up at the different hotels, there's designated spots. So on the windows of these buses this is the bus you take, the woo. So they already have security right there. You hear me? You hear me? Listen to me while I'm trying to tell y'all. They have security at the hotels when we pick y'all up. Y'all are in a line because they want orderly conduct. Okay? You get on our bus. We bus drivers let you know, look at here. If you don't use my bathroom or use my bathroom. We cut it off because we don't want y'all puking all over the bathroom stool and whatnot, and then having your bowel movements because you didn't drink everything from the kitchen faucet to the toilet seat. We don't need y'all having bowel movements all over the toilet because some of y'all don't take care of the buses. You're not courteous of us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no respect for us when we driving the bus and we driving y'all around. Now we gonna collect. Now me, I was that driver. I collect that. Now I don't mind if y'all use the bathroom, because after me, when I was a driver, after every run, I'm making sure I'm walking through my bus. I'm picking up whatever. Maybe y'all left some money. You left me a tip. Thank you so much. You dropped it. That's mine. It's all mine. Belong to me. Okay. Unless it's a wallet or if it's loose change, I'm taking that. Because who am I going to say? Who am I going to turn it into and say it belongs to? I'm taking that. If I find a 20 bill, I'm taking that guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip. Now, if I find a wallet, you're going to have if you wrote my bus, everything that you left in that wallet going to be there waiting on you. I'm going to turn that into security and be like, hey, I need you to find this person, give this to this person. So there's a relay. You hear me? There's a relay. Bus drivers wake up. We go to the hotel. There's people monitoring you guys. You guys are in line. We put you on the bus. We tell you what bus you taking. We get you to wherever the event is. We drop you guys off. As we get out of the bus, so that you guys will get out safely, they telling you guys, okay, go, if you got this ticket, go through this line and this so forth and so on. So we passing y'all on to the next security, right? Then when y'all get to y'all ticket place, there's other security waiting right there. However, these people, there's officers, there's security, there's everything on whatever grounds we didn't drop y'all off at. You feel me? I'm not making this stuff up. I've worked this. I know how this goes. So when you get to the ticket area, there's officers and security right around there for you get your ticket. However, these people bum rush the place. Security, you watch the videos. They like, some of them getting mad. Some of them ain't been securities. All they got was the vest. That's all the security guard said. We got our vest, we put our vests on, and we was ready to go. And then when we got out there and the people come bombarding, we didn't know what to think or what to say. We didn't know how to act. They up there fighting y'all. They fighting y'all. So whoever hired them, they need to pay for the people that they elbowed and all that stuff there because they didn't handle that professionally. They should have called, hey, we need more security. Did they not have radios? Were they not able to reach the people to say we need more backup here? Then when they all got in there, I don't care if the music playing or not playing, cut the music. You got the mic. As a radio personality, as a host, as a person that have driven people from French to Korean to Americans to this and that and the other, when I got my mic, that's my mic. You don't take my mic from me. Any host will tell you, you don't take the mic. If I put the mic up to you, that's what you're speaking to is the mic. You don't take the mic from me. Now, I said this. Travis, now watch me. I said Travis probably had somebody that he had to turn to and communicate with. What did I hear? What did I hear today? Travis had to communicate because they put down the rules. There's only the who can stop there's one person that can stop the show. Travis was not allowed to stop the show from the contract because the contract is up. Who I can't even think, executive something other, is the only person that can stop the concert. So when I saw Travis, I told y'all I saw Travis turn around. He's like, wait, stop the thing, stop the music. There's an ambulance right there, so forth and so on. He stopped. Remember, he stopped. Now, from people saying, they say he stopped 2 or 3 times. That's what I'm hearing. He stopped 2 or 3 times during the show. When he stopped and saw the ambulance part, he turned around and he said, and then he was like, put your one hand up, put your 2 hand up, and then he went for it because they told him to carry on. Now, here's another thing. Watch this. Don't slip on this. You remember when the cameraman was standing there and then the woman climbed up first and the man climbed up and they was like, stop it. There's somebody dead over there and such and such and such. He need to be at fault too. And Lord, please forgive me in Jesus' name. I'm going to tell you why. Because if my family member was in something like this and my family member died and I'm looking at all of this right here, he need to be at fault too. Because how these civilians climb up on a stage and then tell you, and you like, go, get out of here. Go. No, you need to listen. Why they up there? You didn't take them down. Security didn't take them off the stage. Somebody had to have heard what they said because I didn't see security take them off the stage. Who took them off the stage? Who took this man and this young lady off the stage when they climbed up on the stage to say, there's somebody dead over there? Who took them off the stage? And then who allowed them to get on the stage? Where's security? You got a whole cameraman. You got a whole cameraman. You hear me? standing there at the end of the stage, taping stuff. A whole cameraman. He like, no, move, get out there. What is this? Where's security? Where's security? Let me read some of y'all stuff because I'm getting ahead of my own self. You said, Catherine, you said something about that whole situation smell foul. The entire thing, because dang it, I wish the young lady came on here today because she was breaking it down. She was like, there were 8 deaths, eight pits of fire, and 8 something else that happened. Eight something else. I don't know what the whole thing is because I didn't look at the whole concert thing because I didn't need to look at it to see that this was all demonic. I didn't need to look at it. I did not need to look at it because let me tell you, I told y'all the other night, I said, look, if there's a face and I gotta walk through the mouth of this person, I'm low key, I'm kind of spiritual. I ain't walking through nobody's mouth. I don't know if is it gonna close. I didn't watch too many movies. When I walk in there, is it gonna close? I'm gonna be scared to walk through that thing. Hey, you looking for a ticket? You trying to get a ticket? I think I can help you because I ain't walking through there like that. You said, hey, Mrs. Curry and everyone. That's Queen Mary. Hey. You said, amen. And Katrina, you said, I read that someplace Travis could not stop the show. That's what I'm telling you. He couldn't stop the show from the contract. He could not stop the show from the contract. Yet, think about it though. He did stop the show when the ambulance came. That means that there's a notion on you. Who would you rather pay? Think about this. Would you rather pay the concert promoter or would you rather pay the thousands of people that's coming there that's probably going to get millions out of you to begin, that's going to get millions out of you anyway? Who would you rather pay? If you already stopped the concert, you might as well keep it going. Turn the lights on. I'm not doing nothing till I find out everybody is okay, period. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? I'm eating. Every time I come on with y'all and I got food, I don't get a chance to eat my whole food. Y'all ain't going to do me today. So I'm eating too. So in the contract that's going around and it's public knowledge of what Travis was allowed to do and what he was not allowed to do. He was not allowed to stop the concert. Now, see, it's what's in the word, right? He wasn't allowed to stop the concert. Did it say that he couldn't pause the concert? He wasn't allowed to stop the concert, but could he have paused the concert? Yes, he still had a responsibility. Queen, you feel me? He still had foremost, I think the city needs to be responsible for that. They all saw the ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking at the ticket sales and you see that 50,000 people is about to attend your event, 50,000. And you know that you only have so many in security, 700 officers, you know that's not enough to handle 50,000 people. We need to bring some more people in here. We need to contract such a blah, blah, blah. Hey, you guys, promoter, look, we need to talk. You got 50,000 people. How many concerts have we gone to where we done bought our tickets and we had to wait for them to begin? When the concert was supposed to start at 7, it starts at 9:00. Why? Because the artists haven't received all their money. You feel me? Now, I know for a fact that all of you guys that have gone to a concert, you know the concert don't start on time because the janky promoter, not all promoters, just want to put that out there. Some of the janky promoters say, we got your money. And then when the artists get there, they don't have all their money. They say, nope, I'm not going on till I get my money. You asked me to come involved in this. When I signed the contract, you paid me a certain amount of money. The other half was supposed to be paid before I go on stage. You ain't got that, I ain't going on stage. How many of y'all have ever been to a concert where the concert have been late? So that means that all the artists that was there got they guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and a dip. They Skrilla, they scratch, they moolah, they money, they cheddar. They got all of that before the concert started. Is it just me? There's going to be an abundance of lawsuits that come out of this. In abundance. This is not the end. This is not the end. This is sad. This is sad because what happened is, this is what happened. Everybody went on punishment, right? People were making more money than other people and thinking they were all that in a bag of chips before all this stuff, before we all went on punishment, right? When the gates let out and the punishment was over with, everybody was at the same playing field. You hear me? Everybody was at the same playing field. Okay, now on your mark, get ready, get set. Now go. Start from the bottom and then you climb your way up. That's what happened. So now everybody thinking by any means necessary. And then they was giving out free money. So they like, wait a minute, hold up. I spent that money on this, so I need to get this money. And ain't nobody thinking responsibly. All they thinking is, let me get this money. Let me get this money. And who is the ones, the innocent ones at bay? We are. You think they thinking about you? No, we trying to show you when we was in the pandemic how we came up with this music. Now we out here. Now we doing concerts. So we need to get this money. You down with me? Let's get this money. We at this. Let's get it. Maybe I'm the only one thinking like this. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Tell me. I'm eating Salisbury steak with gravy, rice, and asparagus. Because I know some of y'all was like, what is she eating? That's what I'm eating. Dinner. So I think a lot of people, as far as us as well, we don't think ahead of things that we say and do. We just do. We don't think about the hurting the next person. We just hurt them so that we can do what we want to do, how we want to do it, whether it's in the open or behind the scenes. And so a lot of innocent people get hurt behind the actions of somebody. And then all of a sudden you got people reacting to an action that's reacting to that reaction, the action reacting to that reaction of that reaction to that action. So you got a lot of things that goes wrong. And with everybody in the play, they should have had a plan. This is what we're going to do. If things are different, let me know. I've been involved into the what is it? The Special Olympics. The Special Olympics. Where the Special Olympics, when the people with autism or special events, it's called Special Olympics something. And I've had to drive a bus in the event, and they the coldest people. They will shut you down. They don't care if they would, because they won't order. So if other people can have order, I'm not saying that all these other events that there's no deaths or nothing happened or people be injured or something like that. Something else need to be done. If we're going to move on to the new millennium, something else need to be done. There should have been more lighting out there. There should have been more security. There should have been more what is the teleprompters, whatever you call it, to where you could see what's going on. Since everybody kept saying we couldn't see, because like I said the other night, when you're on stage, you really can't see as an artist because all the lights are shining in on you. So it's kind of hard to see. You'll think the artist is looking directly at you. They really can't see you, especially when there's like 50,000 people. You're a number. Okay, so I'm okay. Look at all this crowd. Let me find a pivotal place. That's how we talk as artists. Find a pivotal spot and then direct your attention to that spot. Move around. This is the beginners. Move around so they know that you're engaging with them. This is what you're taught as an artist. Until you become comfortable and you can move around a stage however you want to move around a stage. You understand what I'm saying? Like me. Look at me right now. I don't know how many of you guys are watching me, but don't I appear to be comfortable to talk to you? I'm comfortable to talk to you because I'm not afraid to talk to you. So an artist that gets up there, they're not afraid of the number of people. They looking at, okay, they didn't got past the fright of all of these people. Me, I still get nervous before I go on anywhere. I got to use the bathroom because I'm still nervous. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, even though I'm talking to y'all, like I'm still nervous. I don't care who I speak in front of. Your girl's still nervous. I pray that I'll always be this way because then I'm careful about the things I say and I do or whatever. I'm gonna make mistakes. Artists at this point, when you have made a ton of money, there's a certain kind of cockiness that takes over and act like that's it. We got this. I'm the king. I'm the this. I'm the that. I've got this. I'm the queen. I'm this. I'm the that. And they running with it. And they forget that you are the people that support them. They forget where they come from. You feel what I'm saying? They forget where they come from. They looking at the fact that they have made, how much money they have made, how much I'm going home with, how much I'm going to wake up with. Oh, I'm going to buy that Bugatti and all this other kind of stuff. That's what some of these artists are thinking about. You're a number. You're a number. You go there and you listen to the music, and we love that music. Man, I love me some Jill Scott, Mary J. Everybody know I like Big Boy. I like me some J Moss. You feel me? I like me some
Charlie Wilson.
I like me some I like different artists. I want to see them. You know what I'm saying? I like their artwork. I like their artistic skills. I can relate to their music. And I'm not liking them for like, or maybe Idris. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Where you going? Where is you going? Y'all can't tell me, honey, stop. He's a good actor and singer. Y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me. Idris in that movie, the Western movie, stop playing. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Idris did that. Idris is one that came down here, wasn't even speaking English, and everybody thought he spoke English until he broke out with his line. You can't tell me that ain't Skittles. He got Skittles, multiple Skittles, red, yellow, green, blue Skittles. Idris got Skittles. And he do. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Let me catch up with y'all. Anyhow. Let me see. Let me catch y'all. You said fail to plan to fail. And that's what happened, sadly. Catherine, you feel what I'm saying? When I heard the people say that families, please forgive me that have lost a loved one or have been injured in this. I'm really sorry for saying this. I'm just repeating what I've heard people that was there and what they experienced there. When I heard them say that they could feel the bone crushing as they walked on these people, I actually think there was more people injured and hurt, and I think there were more numbers. 50,000 people, 8 people. 100 injured. I think there were more. I think there's rape involved. I think people got raped. I think they got touched, groped, everything. I think that There was a lot of horrible things that happened here. I truly do. You said sending love. Abigail, welcome, Abigail. Queen, you said you know your husband. Queen said you know your husband is your Idris. He is. Okay, honey, where is you going? Why you can't? Queen, you're getting me in trouble. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. Y'all don't let the swag fool y'all. Your girl's a huge nerd. Dom, you say satanic. Exactly, Dom. Would you come through with the come through? And was I ain't walking in nobody's mouth. I ain't walking in nobody's mouth. My whole person in somebody's mouth that could close up on me. I didn't watch too many movies. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is you taking me down the elevator? I don't want it. And then people were saying that they felt like they was in hell. You was in hell. You was in hell. I said the other day, I don't think they should do events like this anymore. I don't think they, because an artist sign over their soul, I'm going to say it anyway. Like I said it the last time. If an artist choose to sign over their soul for music, for riches, for fame, you need to put out a contract or on a ticket sales or whatever. Hey, I have sold my soul. I am doing this music. If you would like to come to the concert, this would ignite you to be able to sell your soul too. Matter of fact, we're not going to ask you to sell your soul. We're going to start snatching souls. Put it out there in plain ink, because we all know that this is what this is. Stop playing with our whole life. You sold your soul. We didn't sell our soul. We didn't do that. Who did that? I didn't do that. Did y'all do that? I didn't do that. A lot of them people didn't do that just because they can relate to your music. Y'all can relate to me, but I'm not going to call y'all my such a blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm not calling y'all anything. This is our channel. I mean, y'all are called, royals. Y'all are called royalty. You become a member and you connect up. You are royalty. You're royalty. Look at the names that my husband and I picked out for you guys. You guys are royalty. You said, Queen, you said your husband is funny. How cute. My husband always tells me he is my, your who? Your Actos? I like as well. Who is Actos? Am I saying that right? Who's Actos? Who's Actos, Queen? You got to help me out with that. Captain, you said another YouTuber said Nas X is going to have a repeat of this. I pray not. Oh, my God. Well, I hope he come with everything well put together if that's what he planning on doing, because I think that they should put out a thing that if they sold, they sold. We all know they're around here selling souls. We all know this, and we all know that there's a certain time limit that you have to pay back whatever it is that you sold your soul for. And if you don't pay it back, then what? You get public humiliated. You get to go to jail. You die, or some all this other satanic stuff. I don't know what all it is. I'm just making up stuff. But all of this stuff happens. You said, Queen, you said it's in some of their lyrics and their hand signs. It's crazy, and they should be real with their fans. You feel me? You feel me? They need to come whole correct about this stuff. I mean, because people be like depressed, going through some stuff, and can relate to the music, and they be like enjoying their music. A lot of what do they call ravers? Raves. They do raves. Yeah. They do raves, and they mosh pits. Is mosh pits? Mosh pits. Mosh. Did I say piss? I'm sorry. Mosh pits. I didn't mean that. Sorry, y'all. mosh pits. And he knew that them people was coming crazy. That's why I say the security in the beginning of this thing should have radio in, tapped in, did something, and or threw up a bonfire or some kind of signal or something. Say, hey, we need help. You feel me? Should have did something. And that's not what happened. You said, Queen. You said, I'm sorry. Correction of actors. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it just is a wonderful actor. It just is wonderful. He's an actor. He is. He's a great actor. Idris is a great actor. And I like watching Idris movies, and I like listening to Idris songs. And yeah, Idris is great. And I love you. He's a great actor. Anyhow. Oh, snaps. Let me see. I gotta catch up. You say, Abigail says, have you seen the Simpsons episode? Oh, I like the Simpsons. Okay. Listen, if y'all not up with the Simpsons, who is it? Simpsons, Futurama. There's another one. What's the other one? Family Guy, and there's another one. Huh? American Dad. No, there's another one. That's 4 right there. There's another one. Oh, snaps, y'all. Listen, you better pay attention. Pay attention. It's mainly the Simpsons and what's the comedy show? The comedy show. There's a comedy show, with the comedians come on and they pay attention, y'all. Stay woke. You said, wait a minute, what I leave off at? You says, have you seen the Simpsons episode that predicted this evil demonic festival? It's so similar that I'm getting really freaked out. Honey, put that on.
I don't know what episode it is.
Abigail said it's the Simpsons of the episode that predicted the demonic festival.
Yeah, but what season? What episode?
All of Simpson is good. We just catch up. We just have a Simpson night. Wait a minute, what you watching?
Oh, I'm watching. What am I watching?
Okay, Catherine says now you're just being petty, Debbie. Get. Why is everybody on your side? Listen. Why is everybody? Catherine said now you're just being petty, Debbie. Get her, Mr. Husband. Oh, snaps. Y'all are against me. What is this world coming to? Now we got to communicate better than this. You said, Queen said, Mrs. Curry, now you're getting yourself in trouble. I really didn't know because I thought he was into the thing, but come on. Hi, honey. Anyhow, you said, Monica said they jumped the fence and knocked the security down. Monica, why do I get so excited? Y'all, I don't know how to contain nothing, okay? Those that are watching for the first time, you'll catch on. I don't know how to contain anything. Monica, that's what I said. When them people came bombarding into that place and jumping over the whole security, people falling down and security like elbowing them back and forth and all of that stuff. That's when security. But you know what? I'm gonna address that. That's when security should have got on the radio if they had one. The what is this? The earpiece thing, if they had one. But Monica, the security, one of the security guards said there was a lot of security people that got in on the first. Soon as they went there, they hired them for $17 an hour. You hear me, Monica? $17 an hour. They did not for a fact already. We know that he said out of his mouth that he didn't even show his driver's license or nothing. They hired him on the spot, and he's still waiting on a paycheck. Partner, in my brain, if you didn't give and turn in ID, who they supposed to pay? How you supposed to get your money? Where you supposed to get your money in? You went there with your family to get this job. That's what they do at the carnival, y'all. They do this stuff at the carnival, the little carnival they have in your town. They be like, hey, you know what? I want to work and such and such. So they go on the back end. Okay, we're going to pay you cash. Woo, 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 woo. You feel me? This is what they do. I'm not lying. I'm not making this stuff up. But they still show them who they are and they pay them. How you expect to get your money? You seen all them people come in there like that. The promoter and everybody, they got their cheese, guap, dinero, guacamole, chip and the dip, the moolah, the scratch, the skrilla. They got all of that. You didn't get paid. You didn't. And you might not get paid unless you put out a lawsuit that you was working there. Then you got to verify that you was even there, because there's tons of people putting out lawsuits. How can you verify that you work there if they never seen your identification? They don't know who you are. How you gonna get your scratch, your skrilla, your moolah, your cheddar, your cheese, guap, cheese, dinero? How you gonna get your guap? I'm just saying, help me. You feel me? You said, Catherine says, there goes the exit. Y'all, we've been doing this for a long time. I'm so serious. We got a page on Facebook called the Currys, the Royal Currys. So on there, I want to let loose on here and be me, but I would have to delete it like right afterwards because you can't have music. But I did find my music on Spotify. I'm not happy with it though, but it was music that I had did early in and I wanted to play it. I might play it later on, not really for sure just yet, but I'll be wanting to come on here and vibe out how I normally vibe out. How I vibe out is I listen to gospel, hip hop, neo, soul, jazz, 70s music with and I listen to reasons, the reason that we're here. Yeah. The reason that we feel our feelings won't disappear. Oh, I like that kind of stuff. You feel me? But anyway, let me get back to the subject at hand. You said, Queen said, The Simpsons always has been on point. For real! Which make you want to think who they got as the writers or the people. They in on the game though. The Simpsons, Marge there too, because remember Marge did that episode, Marge about it. Everybody think Bart is a bad one. All of them know what's going on. Marge, all of them. Lisa, they all know what's going on. For real. The baby. You know the baby know what's going on. It's always the quiet ones. She's always sucking on that pacifier and stuff. What's on the pacifier? What is she sucking on? No, for real, honey, put it together. See, make you think. You feel me? What's the other show? Family Guy. See, you catch up, honey. You're slow. Catch up. Wake up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Danetta. Danetta was spitting out that stuff. Danetta said 9 people passed so far. 9 people. They said it was 8. Danetta, I said it's more than 8 people. There's more. They're not calculating it all up. Because how you got 50,000 people in this enclosed place, and a lot of them can't even breathe. A lot of them are saying it felt like we was in hell. You was in hell, and they said that they couldn't breathe, and they couldn't breathe. So you got people with asthma. You got people with all kind of stuff up in this place. You know, Danetta. You said so far 48 lawsuits. Oh, there's gonna be more. Out of 50,000. Oh, you suing? I'm suing too. Y'all know. Oh, my neck. I got to sue too, honey, because when I was watching the video, I did a whole turn thing there. I need to get paid too. I'm just playing. I'm gonna stop playing, but I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but I'm just saying. You say, and more to come. Travis has been cut out of the Kardashian show so far. Didn't matter. What you mean by that? What you saying? See, I like you. I need you to come on every time we come on, because you and Catherine and a few others be in here with me, like y'all be. Come on, come through with the come through. Okay, come through. You said, Catherine said, wait, did I miss something? Oh, I'm with you when you're right, sister. She said that man pay attention to his wife, period. Who are you talking about? Is she talking about The Simpsons? What man pay attention to his wife? Were you talking about my husband? I'm trying to figure out, because we was joking. Okay. Catherine said, but how do you even prove you were hired? Duh! Catherine! If you didn't turn in no identification, documentation, you mean you got a vest? You got a vest. Okay, you got a vest. I can go buy a vest. I can go buy a vest right now, put it on, and say I worked there. My husband worked at the airport, so you flew me in. You know, I didn't turn in my documentation, and nobody took my documentation, so I'm going to need to get paid. Can't you pull up the paperwork to say you flew me into Texas, Houston, Texas, and because, yeah, I'm going to need to get paid too. If the money that easy, can't do it. I'm just saying, it's just an example. You said the security guard getting poked with a syringe was false. Yeah, I know, Danetta. I said that. That was not true. You said he probably was doing some stuff on the low himself and was like, if y'all gonna test me, look, I got poked. That wasn't mine. I got poked. That would probably, they say don't get high off your own supply. I mean, Lord, please forgive me in Jesus' name. I'm not trying to make, I'm trying to make fun with them, but I do believe, but in the end, if we be realistic about it, I do believe that people's getting drugs and they drinks and that it probably didn't happen to him, but I do kind of believe it did happen to some people. 50,000 people, some crazy stuff happened. You know, everybody ain't in their right mind, and it was a pit, mosh pit. I said it, mosh pit, and Danetta said the security guard. Okay, I read that one. Oh wait, I didn't finish. Danetta said the security guard getting poked with the syringe was false, straying away from the ritual. What? See, Danetta, you be coming in here with some stuff. They're all in on this demonic sacrifice, if you ask me. Security guards came from Salson and Crenshaw. Danetta, you said no background checks and they still haven't got paid. That's what I said. How you expect to get your money, though? How you gonna get your guac cheese in there, guacamole chip and a dip, if don't nobody know who you are? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, look, I could fly down there and say I work there. I need to get paid. You know, anybody could do that. Catherine said, Maggie, who Maggie? That's the baby name, Maggie. Maggie in on it too, Catherine. She in on it. She know. Maggie, Catherine, is you here with me? Maggie sucking on that pacifier. Come on now. Come through with the come through. Something ain't right. That's too much. How old is Maggie now? No, something ain't right. Something ain't right about that. Something ain't right about that. Need to check into that. You said there is a way more. I can't wait. Queen Mary said there is way more. I can't see it being 8. The media is lying. Queen Mary, is you with me? 50,000 people, 8 people trampled over. Of course, there's some form of cover up from this, because how you got 8 people? Danetta telling us right now that there was 9. How you even get 9 people? 50,000. We saw them getting hurt at the gate, trying to bust through the gate. They were falling over. People were trampling over them. We saw it. The video is up there clear as day on everybody's stuff. You can see it. So just that alone, we saw 8 people get hurt right then and there. There ain't no telling how many people was behind that whole thing that they buried, that they were coming through, that were being trampled over. In that alone. So you know they had to have the, wait a minute, let me think this through. You know they had to have the ambulance right then and there, because those people got hurt at the gate before the concert started. So you got more ambulance coming right there, security coming right there to help those people. They got to pull them over to the side, my arm, my back, my face, my eye, my lip, my ear. You know what I'm saying? They got hurt all through there. My knee, my leg, my foot, my ankle. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't telling it all. Captain, you said, oh, my husband, she was talking about you. Danetta said, okay, the Kardashians was canceled. The show, now that the ritual was complete and exposed by Travis, they have to detach. Danetta, do you know that makes sense? Danetta, you is coming through with the come through. You hear me? So, and here's what I have to say about that. Since Travis messed up, what's going to happen with Travis? So anything is possible to happen to Travis at this point. Didn't he go to jail? I think he went to jail, and I'm not for sure if they let him back out or whatever, but I'm quite sure they did, because I saw pictures like after the concert, how, Danetta, remember you was talking about the hand over the left eye? I saw the picture where he was doing that, and as he did with the apology, he did the same thing with the apology as and on his and on his picture as well. Captain, you said you were security too, so you know what I'm talking about. You know what you know. It's like this is a trip. I think that right at the gate, they should have. That's when they should have made a difference. Was right at the gate. The gate. That is crazy. You said, Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Queen Mary, you say yes, a lot of bad we was going on in there. They showed a few fights as well. Fights are normal, but still they should have security all the way around, officers and everything. See, because when you do all of that in concerts and stuff, that's automatic. You got to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not understanding. Now, my heart goes out to the dad over the 9-year-old boy, which is still in a coma in an accident. Now, what happened was he had his son on his neck so his son could see, but the father passed out, and when he fell, he looked around and he couldn't find his son when he came back. But I'm not understanding why someone's so young. Why so young people? That's heart-wrenching right there. Why so young? In this decade and era in which we live, in which we are a part of, it's like you got to protect, you got to cover. And I know he was probably trying to show his child a good time. Maybe his child really liked I don't listen to Travis music, to be honest. That's how come I didn't even know who he was. I had no idea who he was. He had 75 views when I first saw the video. 75 views when I saw it. And I was like, who is this? Okay, keep scrolling. I didn't know who he was. I'm so sorry. I did not know who that man was. I did not know. And I didn't bother to stay tuned and listen. You said, Danetta said, at Queen, there's no more death, but they're focused on the number 8, sacrifice of other bodies was taken off the ground, counted but not on the grounds. Okay, let me read that again. Danetta, I'm trying to figure out how you know all of this. You said there's more deaths, but they're focused on the 8, the number 8 sacrifice. Oh, okay. Because you was saying a little bit of this yesterday. They're focused on the 8 that died, even though that there was more bodies, but they're only focused on the 8 because of, you mentioned the 8 fires yesterday, the 8 death, and something else you mentioned with this number 8. You said counted, but not on the grounds. Danetta said the kids at the concert said it was demonic. They know it was evil. Why bring the babies to stuff like this? This is what I don't understand. Why bring them young, impressionable kids to something like, I don't understand that. Danetta said, Catherine said, this thing is far from over. I believe that, Catherine. You said there might not be any more Travis after all the payouts and lawsuits, but there's always going to be somebody standing around. Y'all see these young people. Y'all see how they are. They walk around with stacks and everything like that. There's a lot of them that sold they sold. And ain't nobody sowing in the word of God to them. So they all confused on none of this exists and they don't care. Y'all see this. So there might not be a Travis Scott, but there's going to be somebody else. Danita said it's going to take, Danita says it's going to take months to years for the complete investigation. I believe that. Catherine said exactly. Too young to be at this kind of concert, at that kind of concert. I never heard of him either. I heard of Travis Scott, but I've never really seen him like that. But there is a lot of artists I have not seen and know who they are. They could walk up, stand next to me. What's her name that I said that I picked her up at the airport when I was working at the, dang it, I just had her name in my head. Swift. Taylor Swift. Me and a couple of buses went to the airport to pick up Taylor Swift, her band, her dancers, her everybody, right? And I'm standing there, right? And the other drivers is with me. They were off talking and stuff like that. So this young lady, she comes stand next to me. She got a hat on or whatever. She's like, "Do you know who you picking up?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea who I'm picking up." And she was like, "Oh, you picking up Taylor Swift?" I was like, "Okay, that's cool." She was like, "You see everybody with the hats on?" I was like, yeah. So everybody had to wear a hat because they don't want anybody to know who Taylor Swift is. I said, "Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, dang, they got a lot of equipment and so forth, so on and blah blah blah." I'm started talking, right? So she says, "You know what? I'm gonna ride on your bus." I say, "Cool. That's cool. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's copacetic. All right. So I'm gonna be your driver. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna roll out in a minute. You know, so forth. And I'm talking. I'm loading. They loading up and everything like that, right?" I get to the hotel. One of my coworkers said, "Do you know who was riding your bus?" I said, "No." "Who?" They were like, "Taylor Swift." I was like, "Really? When?" I was talking to Taylor Swift the whole time. I had no idea it was her. I don't know. I know the names of the people, but I don't know what you look like. And plus, I don't have a respected person. I probably still would have been the same way, conversating with her like that anyway, because I don't have a respected person. I just don't. I'm going to treat the CEO like I do the trash man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I put everybody up here. You knocked yourself down. That's what you did. You feel me? So I didn't know it was her. She was like, "Oh my God, I wish she would have rode on my bus." I love Taylor Swift. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea who the young lady was. Oops, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, let me get back. You said, Abigail said, Travis markets himself to children. The video game Fortnite especially. I told everybody about this game Fortnite. I told people you got to watch your kids playing these games, especially when the pandemic hit. Remember before the pandemic hit, it was all on the news. Watch out for a white van. There's a white van trying to collect kids and trying to still kill kids and rape kids and so forth and so on. That was all gone when we all went on punishment. When we went on punishment for quarantine, you remember when you was on punishment, you wanted to go outside. You couldn't go outside and wasn't nobody outside. You know what I'm saying? Streets empty and everything. You remember all of that. Some of y'all had to work from inside. Y'all put your kid, Mommy, Daddy, can I have Fortnite? Okay, good, you can have it. Did you ever find out what the game Fortnite was about? I told y'all these pedophiles and all these kind of people getting in these games to your kids. Ain't no more white van. There's no more white van. Not unless they done built their van up on a thing and made it like it. Ain't no more white van. Y'all better wake up to the society and the world in which you live in. You have crossed over. You crossed over. You're no longer living in the past. You one of them new millennium people. You don't want to recognize it. You better wake up. Wake up. Use a new millennium child yourself. Even though you old, we all old. Don't trip. But use a new millennium child. You wake up. You be all right. Danetta says, there is always an understudy to take its place. See that? I said there's may not be a Travis Scott, but there's somebody. Catherine said, Satan knows his time is short, so he will have another one after him. But God, let me tell y'all something. Satan do know his time is short. That's why he's snatching up everybody that he can. That's why some of y'all falling for the okie doke. That's why some of us is being bamboozled. Y'all better wake up. You better stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. You better wake up. You said, Dom says, Travis goes for the kids. Dang. You know why? Because the kids are the future. Who the kids? Y'all kids. All my kids are grown. Wait a minute. I can't say that. Got grandkids. And I don't know if y'all seen these videos. Y'all sit up here watch them and act like y'all can't take it for real. The baby come out, little infant babies, and they holding their head up like this. You remember we had to hold their head or just slide over like this? Ain't no more of that. The head is up. What is you doing? Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. And you know who else? You know who else is smart? The pets. The dogs and the cats. You don't think they smart? We can't. They speak telepathically. Is this correct? I don't really know the meaning of how dogs and cats speak, but they can look at each other like this. They having a whole conversation, but they looking at each other, or they looking at you. We raising them to be us. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on in the atmosphere. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Everybody want to talk crap and go out and fight and this, man, the other. No, there's a spirit that jumped in you that got you angry, and y'all going at it because this is a spirit world. This is a spirit. This is flesh. This is flesh. It's the spirit. The spirit. It's the spirit. The spirit. I just want you to know that it's the spirit. Okay. Danetta says that demon that leaped in that crowd. Wait a minute. Did you see the demon too? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is you talking about the same demon that I saw, that you saw, that maybe we saw that was on TikTok, that jumped in the spirit, that was in the crowd of 50,000 people and it leaped? Okay, because I know I wasn't the only one that saw the spirit. Did anybody else see the spirit? Is you talking about that spirit? Danita, is you talking about that spirit? You said that demon that leaped that in that crowd looked just like Travis. Honey, did you see the spirit?
I didn't even see the video here.
Okay, I'm going to have to show you the spirit. The spirit leaped in the crowd. You didn't see it? See, people not paying attention. People think, oh, they just talking or this. Baby, I'm human just like y'all. You hear me? I am not a perfect human. I ain't claiming to be perfect, but I know one thing, and this thing's for one thing for sure and two things for certain. Baby, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities. There are spirits out here. We are not the only one. Everybody like, who is just humans? If I know in 2021, as we 1 month away from 2022, y'all not sitting up here thinking it's just humans. I know for one single fact that y'all not sitting up here thinking, oh, it's just humans in the world. I know good and well y'all not thinking like that. Please tell me y'all not thinking like that. Because if so, you have lost all your marbles. You better wake up. We're not into 19 such and blah, 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 and 19 such and blah, blah, blah. We into 2022. That's where we headed. Say it with me. 2022. I know y'all better not be thinking that it's just humans out here in the world. I know you better not. I know you better wake up today. You better wake up. Where they getting these flying things from? Oh my God, I just watched somebody just do a thing and made a little crack joke of it, but nobody said nothing to them. Who was that said that they would? I can't remember which video I watched today where they was like, all they got to do is just get flying themselves out of state. I mean, fly themselves into orbit. Like this stuff. Y'all better wake up. Is y'all sleep? Y'all still sleep in 2022? Oh, it's just humans. No one's gonna hurt us. That's just somebody else just talking all that stuff. Y'all better wake up. Stop it. Stop. You do it. Stop. Wake up and look around you tomorrow. Just look around you. Look around you. You wake up fresh in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. You getting dressed, brushing your teeth, and all this other kind of stuff. You're in a great mood or whatever you got going on. Get in your car, you just listen to your little music and stuff, and all of a sudden you hear something being said on there. Your spirit start to change. This ain't how you woke up. You woke up, good morning, and you're in the car. You listen to whatever you listen to. Your whole spirit, your whole mood change. Then you get to work. Your whole spirit and your mood change. You're not the same. You're certainly not the good morning when you woke up. You done took on collected other people's spirits as you walking through and learning everything else about whatever's going on about this and then the other. People running their mouth, gossiping and stuff. You better recognize what's attached to you or what's being attached to you. You go on the internet and you see this and then the other, and you see these people going through this and these people going through that. All of a sudden, you start feeling that way. Y'all better wake up. Anyhow, let me get back because some of y'all sleep. Some of y'all is sleeping. You're catnapping. Let's see. You said that explains them kids being there sad. Danita said the internet is bad for these kids. See, I'm telling y'all, and y'all just like y'all remember. I'm going to tell my age because I'm 301. 301. And is. Anywho, y'all remember when y'all had Sesame Street? Y'all watch Sesame Street. Go to your room. You watch Sesame Street and all that stuff. Count Dracula and so forth and so on. Then the other people have what's the purple thing called? Barney, Barney and the what's the bubble things? The bubble things used to roll down a hill and so forth. Teletubbies, Tubbies. I don't know, some kind of stuff, whatever's going on there. And then the kids got what? I don't even keep up. What they got going on? Because I don't keep up. Clifford the Big Red Dog. No, that's a movie.
No, it's a show. But it is a movie come out.
Yeah, but they got these other cartoons and stuff that's out. They got a lot of other weird cartoons. Yeah, because when Keela come over here and I'll be like, oh, that's a cartoon. You want to watch it? I don't want to watch that. I'll be like, why? Because it's such a blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm proud of you. You better stand up and be a leader. Yeah, but they got all kind of stuff. You just go to your room. Go watch it. Go play your game. Y'all ain't paying attention to that. No, y'all. No, y'all ain't paying attention. You get free time. You get free time. Y'all better wake up. Let me see. You said, Catherine said the devil is the prince of the air, airwaves, and electronic. Catherine, you better say that. You better say it. Catherine says, I feel for my grandchildren. I am one praying grandmother. Oh, I don't even want no more pets. They're strange these days because they keep injecting them. I want us to have a pet. My husband don't want to give me a pet. He don't want to give me a pet. I want a pet.
See, the problem is, she wants a small dog, little cute, little cuddly one.
I want to put clothes on the dog and take the dog wherever I go and look out the window and I want the dog to go.
Me, I want a big dog, you know, because that's what us men get.
Well,
big
I want a
dogs.
big one eventually. 2 of them. But right now, I just want a little small little something that look like us. I don't know what dogs we look like. Can y'all tell us what dogs we look like? No. They can help, honey. Come on. They can find us. Which dogs do we look? Come here. Come here. What dog do we look like? Anywho, that's what I want. You said, Catherine says, no, Danetta said, yes, I seen him. You seen him? You did see him, Danetta. You saw. Danetta saw the spirit that jumped in the audience. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody else saw that, Danetta. You said, Danetta said, wake up, folks, and study for real, for real. You said at Queen, yes. Queen, she said at you. Wait, Queen says, yes, I saw. Oh, Queen says she saw it. Danita says she saw it too. Oh, all 3 of us saw it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all better wake up and look and see what's going on. Stop. Honey, come tell the people what I taught you in traffic. Come here. Come tell the people what I taught you in traffic. Come here. Come tell them what I taught you.
I'm driving. What are you looking at? Anna, this is my lane over here.
No, that's not what I taught you. What the heck? That's not what I taught you. You made me laugh. Tell them what I taught you.
This goes with you learn something new every day. You good?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
I believe so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Look as far ahead as you can. Far ahead as you can, as far as your eyes can see. That way you see what's about to happen before it even happens, because you'll catch it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
This is what he's saying. As drivers, a normal driver looks a few paces before looks a few paces ahead of them. I felt that piece of rice like one rice goes somewhere else. So
just admit it. You thinking of me gets you choked up, don't it? Don't it?
You just a nerd like me. Okay. This is what he's saying. A few drivers, a lot of you guys look just a few paces ahead of you guys at the vehicles, right? You don't look far enough ahead. As a driver, we have to get the big picture. So we have to look far ahead. So say if my husband is driving back here and the highway is up here, and then there's ramps that goes up here. My husband used to just look right here in front of him. And I was like, I don't think you should take that highway. I think you should keep straight. He's like, no, I want to take the highway. I said, I don't think you should take that highway because the highway backed up. And as we get to the highway, as he get closer to where the highway is, he's like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. I say, because I'm trained. My eyes are trained to look ahead. Some of y'all look in other vehicles, but you're not looking. You have to be vigilant of everybody. You have to be vigilant of everybody around you, your whole surrounding. You think you're driving just for you. No, you're driving for the next person that's on the side of you, that's in front of you, that's on the other side of you, that's in back of you. Huh? What? What you say, honey?
Keep your head on the swivel.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Look everywhere around your surroundings and everything, everywhere.
You do have to look everywhere. So I told him to get the big picture when looking ahead. And that's what a lot of you all need to do as you're watching these videos, because this is impactful, not to everybody, the 50,000 that went. This is impactful to all of us. This is what goes on around all of us. So you have to look at the whole picture. Don't just look at one video and just look at the lips moving of the one person. Then you're missing the whole everything that's going on around. That's how come we could see that there was a demon that jumped into the crowd. You got to go back and look and see which video we're talking about. There's a video of the crowd and the demon jumped right in the crowd. You said, Danetta, you said, I learned all this I know from college courses and church. Danetta, are you serious? I'm so glad you learned for all of us. I mean, I know you did the studying and we didn't, but the way you contributing to us on here and sharing with us, I'm so proud of you. Kudos up to you, because you're teaching all of us a lot. So, some of us have questions and been questioning about this stuff for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And then when we tell people be like, oh my God, you done lost your mind. You crazy. You this and that and the other. But God said, well, there's two or more that agree there. God is in the midst. You're going to get the wisdom. You're going to get the knowledge. You're going to get the understanding if you want it, if you desire it. But if you stay closed mind to it, you ain't going to get nothing. You think you all that in a bag of chips, baby. God will bring you down. God will humble you. Catherine, you said you ain't missing nothing. Pets are expensive, like having a kid. I know they like having a kid. That's why I want one that look like us. I want one. I want to carry him around everywhere we go. You know, he's probably gonna want a girl, but you know the girls, how the girls be acting with the ladies, so she gonna be under him. He just don't know that. But I want a boy. I want a boy, and I want to dress him up, and I want him to match us, because we're always matching when we go somewhere. So I want him to match us. I want a boy. You said I feel for. Wait, did I miss some? Oh, I got that one. You said. Danita said, I have one pit bull and two poodles, and they all bite. They're my babies, and they have been COVID tested. See what I'm saying? You got to take care of them babies. Danita said, always have an open mind, for real. For real. You said, Danita said, I catch a lot of dates walking my pit bull. Don't be using our baby.
I ain't doing nothing about it.
Okay, because you sexy, and I am a pit bull when it comes to you. I am the pit bull. Me, not them, me.
Calm down.
I was trying to do that video. Not them, me. I'm sorry, y'all. But for real. Okay, now that is what we've learned there. Let me show y'all something. I wanted to let you guys hear my music for a little bit before I get ready to go. Because I need to eat my food because I'm hungry. Okay. So I'm gonna let y'all hear. This is back in my day. This is something I did a long time ago. And honey, you gotta help me put the music to that commercial. And I already got the. I'll show you as soon as we go off of here. I'm gonna show you the commercial that I put together. Okay. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Okay, first off, we want to be mindful of everybody that got hurt and injured at the Travis Scott and any of these other concerts that take place. Okay, we want to keep them all up in prayers. They family, they friends, that co-workers, people who had love for them, and all of that. People who were traumatized, all that. We want to pray for all of those people because this is a very serious situation. This is not, even though we making light of it, and we're not really making light of it. We're discussing it to make people aware of what's going on, but we need to be mindful of them. I still feel like that rice is down my throat. We need to be mindful of them. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to be delicate, but also keep people knowledge about what's going on. Queen Mary says, I have a small and a cat. Yes, they are expensive, but I love them. That's what I'm talking about. Queen Mary said, Danita, me too, but I have to show my wedding ring. You have to show your wedding ring? Okay, y'all, don't laugh at my music. I wanted to share with you guys music that I made a long time ago, okay? Don't laugh at me. Don't humiliate me. Don't make me feel bad. I know they need work, but here we go. Why is it not playing? We go through life thinking that we have it all together. Until one moment's time, you realize that you're trying to fill the missing void. YouTube, this is my music. But whatever the case may be, Jesus, he's the answer. He's the way, the truth, and the light. You know what? Just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I wanted to play this because a lot of times we be holding on to stuff. It's time to change a lot of stuff that we do. We're going to head into 2022. Y'all see this world is full of evil, bad, everything. It's time to change. Sometimes I look around, I see people bear problems that they should not bear. You said on him, cast your cares, turned out and burned out. It's too hard. Go ahead and give it to him. He'll give you a brand new start. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Mm-hmm. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Our children are changing, trying to live before their time. Wake up, my people, let's help them make up their minds. Mothers, fathers, where y'all at? Our little ones are calling. We have to tell them about God's love and show them He can solve things. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, I'm not going to play that one all the way through. I actually wrote this for my son before. There's a story behind it, but this is another one. I remixed the original. Y'all, this was years ago. I literally did this years ago. Wait a minute. That is said I had to go twist up. Queen Mary, hey, and she said, amen. Oh, thank you. You said, I'm feeling it, Mrs. Curry. You said, Danita said, that's a beautiful song. Okay, this was years ago, y'all. I'm serious. This was years ago. I'm not proud of these songs because I think they could be remade over. But this is another one. This is another one. Thank you. Can y'all hear me? All right, now. Here we go. I know this pain will subside. Don't have to go running for the enemy's ride. That's why I'm sending you a lifeline to let the Lord be your guide. Reach for the future, remember the past. Don't destroy yourself, I know what this lasts. Just take a stand in what you believe. Stop feeling holding on to what you think you see. God say, yeah, do what I do. Let me do what I do. What I do. God say, yeah. That's all y'all get. That's it. So I don't even want you said it sounds like who's Selena Johnson? Who's Selena? I don't know who that is. What's she saying? This was back up in my day. Way back in the day. Like my kids used to be young and they used to be I was a choreographer to teach them how to dance. So they used to do, she's a gospel singer. You got talent. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you. I don't sing like that now. I like to think it's a little bit different now. It was I used to write music all the time. You know how when God give you a gift and you running with it. So I used to do, well, I've been a radio personality for a minute. And then I was, singing. I would write music, and I had a lot of friends that was into studio stuff. So I'd be like, hey, just wrote this song. I want to go in the studio and I want to put this down. And I go into the studio, lay it down. My kids, they were gospel hip hop dancers. Then they turned into secular dancers. I used to teach like over 50 kids how to collectively, me and another young lady, and she would do the younger kids, I would do the older kids, and we would do gospel hip hop and all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. You said nice music and voice. Thank you. You need to go on and remix this today, Queen. You think so? She sung with Kiki Wyatt. Really? I don't think I got it in me anymore. Let me see. me. I don't, I don't, it's not in me how it used to be. I was like eating and breathing, and I done wrote so many songs. I got music on ASCAP. And it was a long time. It was a long time. CD Baby just reached out to me and they was like, hey, we want to send you the CDs and stuff like that. They want to send it back to me. And I would probably keep it for souvenirs or something. I don't know, because it was another life for me. Does it make sense? Yeah. Anywho, I'm about to get ready to go. You have many talents. You said I have many talents. Thank you, Catherine. Zaretta says, wait for that new CD to drop. Waiting for that new CD to drop. Queen Mary said, you still got it. Do you think so? Y'all ain't even heard me say. My husband's thinking, he said, I ain't got it.
Really?
I just heard you right here in this ear, right here.
I ain't say nothing.
I just heard it.
No.
You said y'all remember R&B divas? Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. That's not the vibe I have right now. Like if I was to go back into the studio, it would probably be because one of the things I want to do is be able to speak at in front of people. I want to be able to speak in front of women and men. You know what I'm saying, on something. And I would probably maybe there would probably be an opening or it's a commercial or to the page or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't think these young people, y'all, they got it. They got it. They got it. These young people got it. You know what I'm saying? And the way this music is like, yeah, we talk. Look at the music industry. Look at Travis Scott. I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I ain't selling my soul. I didn't. No, 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 no. No, I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to have to sell my soul for no riches and stuff like that. No, no, no. If I was to go back into the studio, like I said, it would be something like on here for us to like if you become a member, I put in the different groups. Like I have a song for each group. So if you become the three, the Royals, the Diamonds, and the what's the other one? Because I keep forgetting what it is.
Me too.
But if you become a member, there's a song in there waiting on you. You said, Queen Mary said, I've been singing in church all my life. You said, and I've directed choir. I can tell in your talking voice that you can tell I can sing a little bit. I was the choir director, Sunday school teacher on the women's committee, praise and worship. I was over the gospel of the Juneteenth committee, and I was a singer. Zaretta said, you'd be bringing the word through songs. We need that. Aww. Danetta says, wait. Sukihana, am I saying that right? Says she wished she hadn't sold her soul to the devil in that music industry. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why a lot of people just need to be independent and do your independent thing, because this is too much. All money ain't good money, and it is not worth losing your friends, your family, or whatever else you got going on. It's not even worth it for your talent to end up involved into because you don't go you ain't going nowhere with that stuff. You think you floating for a minute, but at the end of that thing, it's not very good. I don't want to sell my soul. So I was just going through today, and I was like, oh my God, that's my music. I was like, I'm gonna play this for the people to hear. Maybe it'll touch somebody. I don't know. That's what I was saying to myself. So I said, you know what? I'm going to play it on there and let them hear it. But I'm not, look at me. I'm not the singer. Look at me. I mean, I can spruce up a little bit, but I'm not that. You said, Danita said, until it's any artist's time to sacrifice, they will. They all sign blood oaths. See what I'm saying? Danita, that's what I ain't. No, not me. No. I don't want to be a part of any of that. No, that's why I'm speaking about this now, because I'm trying to say, people, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Save your life. I think it should be to where artists should be. And I said this before. I said it on here and I said it on the other thing. I think artists should be able, if you sold your soul, you need to put it out there that you sold your soul. We walking into 2022. Stop sacrificing other people for your stuff. If you sold your soul, put it out there so that people know what kind of concert they going to, because all this stuff right here you're doing is a whole hot mess. And period. Make sense? Well, y'all, I'm going to get ready to go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for visiting with me and chopping it up with your girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys need to stay woke, be vigilant. Check out your surroundings. Make sure you are safe. Your grandkids are safe. Your kids are safe. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you're not looking at the thing, look at it for your lineage that's coming up. You hear what I'm saying? You say, "Yep, I'm a busy person in the church, as well on in auxiliary, and now I keep the church clean as well." Amen. That's what we need. So I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I enjoy vibing with you guys, but your girl is out of here. Okay, love you guys. And listen, strap on your seatbelt, pull the thing down, don't get blocked from nobody, and I'll see y'all next time. Love you guys. I don't know why I keep thinking this is touch, because everything is touch.